Tony here with the gang, Robert and Tiger. Welcome to Football Fan TV, yet another episode of the Super Tele, and we are back again. The national break is done. Football is back this weekend, but yo, how are you guys doing though? Before we move on,
We're
yeah.
good,
You
good,
guys okay?
good.
Good. Things
Ready
are
for the
not good.
weekend, yeah?
Ah,
Things
we're
are
ready,
not
we're
looking
ready.
bright, but we are ready.
We're ready.
Both of you are Man U fans, as we all know. Pogba has been suspended provisionally for failing a drug test in the course of this week. Pogba's career has been this and this and this. It's just going downwards, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you guys think about that. Is it going to be another Onana situation, or is it going to be a bigger margin of a suspension than fine?
From what we are hearing,
Yeah.
it might be a very long suspension coming for Pogba, and yeah, it's just sad seeing how his career has gone because
Mm.
all these so-called wonder kids of these days couldn't even come close to him when he was young. The ceiling he had was so high, and to see that he hasn't, to some extent, he has reached his like potential, like
How old
winning
is
World
Pogba?
Cups. I think he must be 30 now.
30 now, yeah.
Yes, and that just goes to show how time flies.
Yes.
Not so long ago, I was just some kid in Juventus, taking on the world. Yeah. And now it's just sad to see how things have ended up for him. And not to forget his issue with the blackmail and the
Yeah,
gang with
brothers.
his brothers. I think all these things might have factored in, as well as his numerous injuries.
Yeah.
All these factors have led him to this point, which is really sad.
What's your take on the Pogba situation, Tiger?
Basically, as a person who like rates him a lot, because I've always been a Pogba fanboy, and what
Yeah.
it's actually a very sad thing. I think that was like the most confusing 24 hours of his life, because earlier he had released an interview with Al Jazeera where he talks about how he went through all the kidnapping and the blackmailing things and what.
Mm.
Then later in the evening, that's when they released the news that he had failed a test.
Yeah.
So it's actually a very sad thing, because from the time he left Man U, he has been injured. He has not even had a consistent run of games and what. So it's a very sad one for me. But basically, according to what the rules say, if he knew that he was consuming a drug and he did it on purpose, he's going to get like a 4-year suspension. If it was a mistake or something of that sort, he will get 2 years. So basically, now that he's 30, that may mean the end of his career, which is a very sad thing. Yeah.
There's a media outlet that said the medical supplement that Pogba took had a warning on it. So I don't know if that is going to come out as one that is going to confirm everything. We do not know. We're leaving it to the people in charge of that. And also Juventus, if they do the second test and he fails it, his contract is going to get terminated. That's what the doctors are going to do. So probably this contract is supposed to go until 2026 and it's going to be terminated if his next test is failed as well. So I don't know what next for Pogba basically.
Retirement is all I see for him because once he's banned, unless he's going to a 9 UEFA.
Saudi?
Yeah, maybe. But I don't see how he.
But I think it's also going to be hard, because even the Saudi leagues are under
Saudi
FIFA.
might
So
be hard.
basically, I think that the ban will be whatever by FIFA. So it's going to be a hard one for him. And
Might be the end.
from what I read, he says, I think, the supplements he was taking were recommended by an American doctor for him, so he didn't know much about it. That's what I've heard, but it's a very sad tale. It's not good to see a player like being banned, like what happened to Ivan Toney. So it's not a good thing. You miss a lot of football, so it just disorganizes your career.
Then Bonucci is going to sue Juventus. I don't even know how he got the guys to sue Juventus, but yeah, he's going to be suing Juventus. But I think we're giving him a professional training facilities, and that has tarnished his image and all that. Coach, how old is Bonucci? 40?
Right, 35.
35. It is the other Chiellini who is around 40
Chiellini
years.
who is-
So Bonucci is doing. He's currently playing for Acha Berlin.
Yeah. Union Berlin.
Union Berlin. So he has come back after training with okay, so sometime he's going to be suing Juventus. I think he's going to win it in this case. So honestly, I think he's going to be winning this one, yeah. But he has come back and he has sued. He's going to be sued, taking legal action against Juventus for not giving him those training facilities as well. And then the Spanish football head has resigned finally. Was it pressure from UEFA that they'll be banning the teams from any UEFA competition that he has bound to, or he had to look back and be like, okay, I have to just throw away the towel or throw the towel.
I think a lot of factors came into the decision. Obviously, the UEFA pressure was one of them. The players striking, another factor, and yeah, basically just the whole football world was against it. The moment it should have happened sooner.
Yeah.
The moment the what was her name?
Hamoso.
Jenny Hamoso. The moment she confirmed that it wasn't, what's the word?
Consensual.
Yeah, it wasn't consensual.
Yeah.
Yes. The moment she confirmed that should have been the end of the discussion, but it took longer than it needed to, but eventually it happened.
I believe he had no choice because even the Spanish FA threw him under the bus. So
Another 10
yeah. So basically, the Spanish Federation started by, I think, firing the coach, because I think the coach was also in support of him and what, and I think they had all withdrawn like their support towards him, and so it was basically it was how do I say this? I don't want to curse on camera, but it was a messed up situation. So what I can say is he had no choice, and from what he said, he had to take in consideration his family and how it would affect the association in the long run, because I think Spain has a plan of hosting one of the biggest World Cup events. I think they want to do it with Morocco and some other country. So I think he put all those in consideration, and that was what happened. So
okay, so hey, if you're liking the content, you know what to do. Make sure you just subscribe if it's your first time here, turn on the notifications, like the thing, share, and leave us a comment as well on the topics we're discussing. Tell us also what you want us to be talking about, and we'll be getting to that. Premier League is back this weekend. The fixture we're going to run through them real quick. Your prediction, and then the outcomes of the game. So let's start with the first game on Saturday. Early kickoff, Wolves will be hosting Liverpool at Molyneux. 2:30 East African time.
Is it 3-0 Liverpool?
Liverpool 3-0. Nunes masterclass.
Maybe Nunes Diaz.
Okay, your prediction.
I would say it will be a hard fought win for Liverpool, but it will be like 2-1, because Wolves. I know Wolves on a good day can be a very hard team. So I would say 2-1.
Aston Villa Crystal Palace. Nice game to watch by the way.
That's a very good game,
Because
both teams are in good form.
I'd say I'll give this one a draw.
I think I'll also give it a draw.
See Aston Villa winning this one, but I'm going to consider it. 3-2, 3-1. Well, then Fulham hosting Luton. Luton still doesn't have a win.
Yeah.
Have they sorted the stadium issues?
Yeah, they did. They did. They played their first game at that place, versus West Ham, and they lost. But
so with all due respect to Luton, sorry, So they're playing. They're away this time. They're playing Fulham.
But I would give Fulham an easy win.
Fulham is winning this one.
Yeah.
Iwobi, Adama.
They have some quite decent players in that squad, so I'll give them.
Then your
win.
game is at 5 p.m. East African time. Manchester United hosting Brighton at Old Trafford.
I think
2-1 United.
Yeah, 2-1. I'd still stay with the 2-1 United.
2-all draw for me.
Rashford, Bruno.
Okay. Then Spurs, Sheffield. Spurs is on some good form.
Yeah.
Sheffield
I do not understand how Spurs is playing so well.
It's different.
Spurs,
it's like
It's complete polar opposite to last season. Like,
those guys
Exactly.
play some good football.
right? Bissouma, he's like
but I have a feeling it's the coaches before didn't trust Bissouma enough, and now the new coach has come in and given him that confidence, and he's doing so good.
ball. Almost everyone is thinking it's fast and they're not playing that haram football they used to play last season.
That's us.
It's now they playing the haram
That's us.
football. So I see an easy win for Spurs. They are probably 4 goals since they are home. Sheffield does not win. But I think 4 goals to 0. West Ham Man City at the London Stadium.
No, West Ham gives Man City trouble sometimes, but I think City win it 3-1.
3-1.
City. I think City wins this one. Though you can't be sure, but I think City wins it because West Ham has improved a lot also. You can see that they're playing football. They look like a decent side. So I'd
They have
give
made good signings as well.
exactly.
Kudos, they have Alvarez, they have Ward-Prowse.
I'd give it a 2-0.
So that is
City.
Maguire. Then
City,
they would
yeah.
have had the best transfer window. But
I see this one, and tight one City is going to win it though. City always find a way to win. So
Yeah.
basically, they're going to win the 3-1, but they won't have the clean sheet. Newcastle, the last game on Saturday, Newcastle playing Brentford, another nice game to watch.
I believe that's one of the best games of the weekend
Yeah.
because both teams are so good at attacking. But I don't know.
Newcastle
I
home,
think
the atmosphere is good for
exactly Newcastle at home is the hardest side to play because their fans are crazy. Like the atmosphere is always there. So I'd give it a 1-0 Newcastle.
Newcastle. Robert.
draw.
See 2-1, Brentford. Unpopular opinion, but Brentford is going to beat Newcastle.
Brentford is
2-1.
not easy.
Yes.
And Newcastle hasn't been on a good run lately.
And I believe Mbuemo is also in very good form.
Wemo, Wissa,
Yeah.
all doing good. So I think Brentford is going to beat Newcastle 2-1. Then on Sunday, Super Sunday, Bournemouth plays Chelsea. This might be the shock of the weekend for me. So I see Bournemouth pulling off some points of Chelsea here because they are at home at 4 p.m. East African time. Bournemouth is going to be hosting Chelsea. So I think my prediction 2-1 Bournemouth.
Chelsea is really, you don't know what you're going to get. So 1-0 Bournemouth.
1-0 Bournemouth.
If Chelsea, but in these 2 weeks, have like organized themselves, I see them coming away with a very narrow win. I think I'll give Chelsea like a 1-0.
Yes, then at Goodison Park, Arsenal not gotten a win there in close to 7 years. They visit Goodison Park this time, and Everton has been, I had Everton as one of the teams that are going to be relegated this season, but they may pull out a shock against Arsenal as well because last season you remember what happened when Arsenal needed that game. They decided to beat Arsenal. So like the manager bounced, the new manager bounced. So it's going to be a tricky game for Arsenal. If Arsenal doesn't kill it in the first half, it's going to be a hard one because their fans are going to be really after it. I don't know. You first.
I think with the Wobby and Greg Road, it's easy win for us.
It's a tough place to go.
No, but their squad is really weak at the moment, especially in attack.
Me, I do think Arsenal comes away with this win because right now, Arsenal seems to be playing like their football is ticking. You get it's like things are all the wheels have aligned in place and basically Everton is disorganized right now. They have lost most of their best players. But I still don't know how you sell Iwobi, who has been like basically running the midfield for you guys. So basically, I'm going to give Arsenal a 2-0 win.
But what does this score?
2-0 as well.
Okay, I think your 2-0 might work because Ramsdale has the most clean sheets away since last season. But still might be a banana skin. Let me give Arsenal a 2-1 win if Arteta doesn't think up a lot with the and all that. So
He's becoming paper.
he's becoming Pep. He's Pep like so it's just becoming now real Pep. So anyway, the last game on Monday, Nottingham Forest plays Burnley. I don't mind it, but I think Burnley gets their first in this game. They are away though.
I doubt. I think Nottingham wins.
I see Burnley winning this game 2-1.
I do see Nottingham Forest coming out with this one because
Awoni
is in form.
It's written in the stars. He has to score.
Yeah.
So 2-1
for
to Nottingham.
Yeah, I think I would also go with 2-1.
2-0. So wait and see. So anyways, that's all we had for you this week. We're waiting for the weekend to see how those games are going to pan out. You can as well leave us a prediction in the comment section. If you're a first timer, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like you think, tell someone about the channel. Shout out to Express for always hosting us. The best photography, the best videography, you can always get. Ads, if you want ads run, you can always reach out to Express. The links in the description. Shout out to man like Peter, FQG as well. Because I follow to this guy, there's the sharp, but new money green white, and then the reflect that has done it today. Shout out to man like Peter, FQG. So that's all we had for you. See you on the next one.